Texas Cast Iron ASMR up in a tree fort with Scooby-Doo featuring Wonder Woman. It's a team up from Scooby-Doo Team Up, issue number 5. Here we go. On the cover we have Velma, Wonder Woman, and Daphne. And of course Scooby-Doo. It says it came out in September 2014. It's the cover date. It's a well-read copy. It's a great comic. So it starts out on Paradise Island, also called Themyscira. And we find out that Velma and Daphne, right in the beginning there, in this training session for the Amazons, and they're riding the Kangas, the somewhat mythical kangaroo-type characters from the early Wonder Woman comics. In the later, but still golden age Wonder Woman comics, there were such thing as sky kangas. There's kangas of the sky. And then I thought about the cartoon Avatar and the sky bison. Wait, are they called sky bison? I just took it from that. So, in this comic, there's a mystery of Paradise Island, and Wonder Woman invites Mystery Inc., but specifically Velma and Daphne, to help solve the mystery. And they're like, "Really? You called us?" And Wonder Woman says, "Yeah, I was going to call Batman, but he's a man, and men can't set foot on Paradise Island." Wonder Woman says, "Under Aphrodite's law, no man can set foot on Paradise Island. If we go out there, the Amazons will lose their power and immortality." But they don't say anything about dogs. So Scooby-Doo gets to go on Paradise Island. Shaggy says, why don't you go see what the girls are up to? And he happily trots along singing, "Rain roar, rattin' rights, right and roar your rights, raw." Then rougher and rougher, there's a Minotaur. But I don't really get this reference, but it looks like Daphne knows how to do bullfighting. I knew that bullfighting training would come in handy someday. Thank goodness for Wonder Woman. Good thinking, Daphne. Now get to safety. Then the Minotaur vanishes. So Wonder Woman explains that they've been attacked by a bunch of creatures, mythological creatures. And this is Ratman? Batman, Ratman recommended them. So then they go back, but the guys, they gotta stay on the invisible jet so as not to set foot on Paradise Island. Then there's a Minotaur. Uh-oh. Velma's scared. She's doing her scared dance along with Scooby. And oh, she's got to get out of there. Now, Shaggy says something about wishing he could fly, and then the invisible jet takes off. And he hit the Minotaur right in the head. Wonder Woman trips the giant Minotaur. And here we got some scribble knots. Unmasked. A DC comic adventure. We need figures. Oh, looks like it was a video game. If I were to pick one of these, I had to get it. Black Manta used to be one of my favorite villains. Super Friends, Challenge of the Super Friends. I think I'd go with Aquaman though. When I was a boy one time, the prize in a cereal box was a miniature comic book. And I think I really wanted the Batman and Robin one. But I got an Aquaman one. But I wasn't disappointed because Aquaman rocks. And it looks... And we've got... Am I seeing double? Velma runs away exactly the same. 2 pages later. So... what happens here? Crash. Wonder Woman saves them. He's about to run away, but Wonder Woman catches him. Thank goodness. And has a great idea to throw the boys onto these kangas. That way they're not touching the ground. But then there's a Hydra. The 1, 2, 3, 5-headed dragon. And Shaggy's Kanga starts running away, hopping away. He falls off and hits the ground. And then look, the Hydra disappears. And this man is in its place. The Hydra vanishing. And in its place is the Duke of Deception. One of Wonder Woman's old enemies, villains. He first appeared in Wonder Woman, issue number 2. Not her second appearance, but of her own title. Wonder Woman number 2. In fact, I've got the omnibus. Reprinted Wonder Woman comics right here, and I've marked the page. Look how many adventures happened before Wonder Woman issue number 2. But I just thought, so I used one of my bookmarks. I believe this is a young Dr. Masters from Archie Comics. Like he's got a syringe. You crummy croaker. You stuck me with that hypo, and you stuck that hypo in me. Got to get every drop of this syringe into his body. He's got his gun. Alright, but here's the point. There he is. The Duke of Deception. Pretty much just, oh no, the Duke of Deception, yeah, that's right. And then they just call it Deception. Yes, I'm a big fan of the original Wonder Woman comics. I started to read them after I had read such Golden Age stories as like the early Batman and Superman ones. And then when I started to read these, they were wackier. I enjoyed them more. There's lots of bondage. You can't go like 3 pages without someone getting tied up. Oh, there's Wonder Woman. She's gonna spank that girl. You're a silly girl. Nah. To let deception rule you, I'm going to cure you of this foolishness. So, I just thought it would be neat to show you what the Duke of Deception, his first appearance looked like. Not bad. Alright, let's keep going. So he thinks that now they'll be powerless because Shaggy touched the ground. And he's about to punch her or do something. Bow to me, he says. But Wonder Woman says, I don't think so. And spins her around like a propeller. Here you go, Scoob, fetch. And it turns out that Shaggy didn't let his feet touch the ground. What luck. And then Velma and Daphne become honorary Amazonians. And so do Fred, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo. Even if they are male. Then in the end they start laughing because they want some food to eat. It's a really good comic. There's always games in the back of these kids' ones. Name that tiny titan. I think I know most of these. Beast Boy, Starfire, It's Boy Wonder. Oh, look at this. Here we have Wonder Woman and her stats. Her strength is up there. Very powerful. Speed. Her speed should be even higher because she's as swift as Mercury. Agility, intelligence. I think they're undermining her intelligence. It's kind of a different appearance, like Wonder Woman. Maybe that was from a cartoon or something. Alright, and now for an added last feature, we're going to look at the other comics featured this month from DC Comics. This is the one we have. Tiny Titans Return to the Treehouse. Oh, kind of fitting. We're in a tree fort. But here we have Batman 66 meets Green Hornet number 2. And Batman 66 number 13. Bet you'd like to get a closer look of those covers because they're quite smashing, especially this one. Well, you're in luck. Here we go with Batman meets Green Hornet 66. And look at this awesome cover. I'm a fan of Batman and Robin from the TV show. Look at that amazing cover. Green Hornet. I watched fewer Green Hornet episodes, but I am a big Bruce Lee fan. Kato was played by Bruce Lee. So, there we go. Don't know what the villain was. Oh no. The art on the cover is much better than the inside. Not bad though. Not bad. So, that was the other comic that came out that month. Let's see, what is this? Considerably better condition. Didn't read it as much. Batman number 13. Wang. New stories inspired by the classic TV series. Lights, camera, Batman. It's like they're falling into a movie set. Covered by Mike Allred. This cover. Ralph Garman. And yeah, I really enjoyed this series as well. These were other comics. Oh yeah, there you go. They made a lot of miniseries with Batman meeting other TV characters of the time. Superheroes. So, that's Batman, no, Batman, Scooby-Doo meets Wonder Woman, featuring Wonder Woman. Great comic book. Great time. She'll return to the Scooby-Doo comics many times before it ends on issue 50. I don't know how many times, but more than at least one more time. 2 more times? Thanks for joining me up in the tree fort today. And thanks again. All right. Good day.